Hey guys, Sleepy here, and welcome to a new collection video. Today we're going to take an updated look at my Nintendo 3DS collection. Now, the last time I shared my 3DS collection was actually back in 2020, so it's been 3 years since I've shared the collection. Now, it hasn't really grown a whole lot since that time, as I haven't really been focused on building up my Nintendo 3DS collection. I have added a couple titles since then. I've actually got rid of a few games, just ones that I did not find interesting, or they were kiddie games that my son had when he was younger, so I've gotten rid of that kind of stuff. Everything in today's video that I'm sharing with you are games that I actually want to play and want to have in my collection. I do not have any filler titles in my Nintendo 3DS collection at all, and it's just like my PSP collection stuff. I want to just focus on games I want to play. Now, if you guys have a suggestion on a game you think I might enjoy, and let me know. If you guys, see a game that I'm missing you think I would enjoy for the Nintendo 3DS, please let me know, as I'm always looking for new suggestions on games to play and experience, as I would like to start going after some of the missing games from my 3DS collection here in the next few months for the rest of the year. So I am looking to expand my 3DS collection on games that I missed out. So let's get started here. First up we have, and I do have some games that are sealed as I have not got to them yet. This first one here is Crosswords Plus. It is still brand new and sealed. It has over 1,000 puzzles and more. I got this mainly for my wife to play. If she likes puzzle games, I like them as well. So eventually we'll be opening this and checking out, because we do like to play puzzle games, as it is a great way to help keep your mind sharp and help keep you with problem thinking and stuff. So I do like these kind of puzzle games that you can play on your 3DS, as you can just sit somewhere on the couch and play them. So I am looking forward to eventually checking this one out. Next up we have Theater Rhythm Final Fantasy. This game was recommended to me by a buddy a long time ago, and it is got music from various Final Fantasy tracks, where you have like rhythm bass, you have to touch the screen and stuff to the song, but it also has some RPG stuff into it. So I have not got a chance to play it yet, but I have heard good things from him about it, so I've decided to add it to my collection, as I am a fan of Final Fantasy games. So if you guys have played it before, let me know. Next up we have Project X Zone for the 3DS. This is it's the ultimate crossover game. It says it's an epic strategy RPG. I only played it for a little bit, but it looked really cool because it has characters from Namco Bandai, Sega, Capcom, and more. So really cool. You get able to combine a bunch of different characters from different universes into a RPG. So really interesting game. I played a little bit of it. I definitely need to put more time into it. It is really cool though. Next up we have Mahjong 3D Warriors of the Emperor, which I love the Mahjong tile game. It's really cool. So I do like playing this one on the 3DS. Has a bunch of variety of different puzzles for it. If you are a fan of Mahjong games, I would recommend this one. Really good game, and it's really cheap. Next up we have Disney's Epic Mickey Power of Illusion, still sealed. I do like the Epic Mickey games on the Wii, and so I wanted to get a 3DS port, so I will eventually open this one up and play it when I have beat the console version, because this one does play different than the console ones there. It's really cool. Next up we have Your Friends, Your Drama, Your Life, Tomodachi Life. This was a game that my son used to play a lot of. He really enjoyed this game. He's popped it in a couple times here and there since he's played it last. Just an interesting little quirky, weird little game for the 3DS that I've held on to. Next up we have Sonic and All-Star Racing Transform, a bonus edition for 3DS, which I do love. The Sonic All-Star Racing games. They play really similar to Mario Kart, but with Sega characters. And this one you can play as Danica Patrick and Wreck-It Ralph. So really good game for the 3DS, a great port of this game. Love it. Next up we have Lego City Undercover, The Chase Begins, which just is a prequel to the Lego City game that was on the Wii U, which is a really good game. I have not got a chance to play this yet, but I would like to play this one, as I do like the Lego games, as they are very fun. Next up we have Puzzle and Dragon Z plus Puzzle Dragon Super Mario Brothers Edition, which is another puzzle game. This is really fun. I have played this a little bit and really enjoy it. It's really cool having a mixture with the Mario Brothers and stuff on it. Great game if you like puzzle games. Next up we have Castlevania Lords of Shadow Mirror of Fate, another one I have got to get to. I do love Castlevania games. This was recommended to me by a buddy here locally. Would like to check it out. Next up we have The Sims 3, which I picked up for my wife as she's a huge fan of the Sims games. She plays a lot of The Sims 4 and 3 on the PC, but occasionally she will play Sims 3 on the 3DS. And she also plays sometimes some of my Sims games for the consoles. So I got this for her. Next up we have Samurai Warriors Chronicles, which I love Samurai Warriors and Dynasty Warriors games, so it was really cool that they had a 3DS game, and I'm glad that I have this in my collection, as this one's getting a little harder to find and getting kind of pricey here locally, so really glad to have that. Next up we have Jewel Master, Cradle of Rome 2, so another puzzle game. I love puzzle games, really fun matching up the different jewel colors and stuff. You know, it's a great game you can play for 5 and 10 minutes, you know, kill some time on the 3DS. If you like puzzle games, I do recommend this one. Next up, I have 2 copies of Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D. One's a little sun-faded. This is the one I bought from Family Video when they had it for sale. And then I have one here, because one used to be a copy that belonged to my son. And then I bought my own, and then eventually my son really got tired of the 3DS, didn't really play it a whole lot, and so he just gave me his game. So I have 2 copies of that. An awesome game for the 3DS. Absolutely love this. Really good. Highly recommend. If you're a fan of the Donkey Kong Country series, pick up this one for the 3DS. It's really good. Next up, we're getting to some of my Zelda titles, which I love the Zelda. So this is The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D. It's a not-for-resale version. This actually came bundled with the Zelda 3DS console. I found this at a local thrift store for a really good price. Really happy to have that in the collection. Such a classic game. Next up, we have The Legend of Zelda, A Link Between Worlds, which is really cool. This is a sequel to A Link to the Past from Super Nintendo. You get to go revisit that world and that area and stuff, but that also has some unique mechanics where you get to do some 2D things where you get into like 8-bit like pixel stuff that Zelda can turn into, go through walls and stuff. Really good game. Got halfway into the game but never beat it, so I do need to go back and complete this one. Next up, I have 2 copies of this, the Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes. They had this brand new and sealed at the Five Below store. I remember how much it was, maybe like $10 there, but I had picked up a couple copies. I just have 2 left. I gave a few away to friends and stuff, and I do want to play that one as I heard really good things about it. I got a couple Pokemon games, Pokemon X, pretty cool, and Pokemon Y, which I do like the Pokemon games. I just haven't played them in a long time, but they're really good. It's just crazy how expensive Pokemon games have become in the past few years. Like, they just absolutely skyrocketed in price, so I'm glad that I was able to get them for a decent price back in the day when they were cheap. Next up, we have Kirby Triple Deluxe, which I love Kirby, and I do want to get some more of the Kirby games for the 3DS, as I am missing a bunch of them. But I do love this Kirby Triple Deluxe game, 3 different Kirby games in one. Really cool. Next up, I have Rodea the Sky Soldier, an RPG, which has a bonus soundtrack. It is in box and stuff. I remember I got this as a gift from a buddy. Really cool game. Also, I have this on the Nintendo Wii and the Wii U, so really good game. Next up here we have Animal Crossing New Leaf, which I love the Animal Crossing games, and this one's really fun. My son and I both enjoyed playing this. I actually have another copy of this, as my son had his save file on that one, and I have my save file on this one, so we used to play the game together. Love Animal Crossing games. If you've never played it for 3DS, I do recommend it. It's really fun. Now we'll get into some of my Mario titles, which are my favorites for the 3DS. So we have Mario and Luigi Dream Team, so part of that Mario and Luigi RPG series. Awesome game, love this one. Next up we have Mario Kart 7, which I love Mario Kart 7 on the 3DS. It's really good racing game. Great one in the series. They added some new mechanics and stuff, new racers and tracks. Really good game. If you have a 3DS, you got to get Mario Kart 7. It's awesome. Mario Golf World Tour. I love Mario Golf games, and I love the story adventure game that they have in this one. Really fun. Love Mario Golf. Highly recommend this one as well. I have Mario Party Island Tour, which I'm a big fan of Mario Party games, so this was another fun game in the Mario Party series. I definitely recommend this one. We have Mario Tennis Open, another great tennis game, which this also has a story mode that's really fun to play. Definitely recommend this one. I've got 2 copies here of Paper Mario Sticker Star. This is another one where one copy was my son's, one is mine, and he gave me his copy, so now I have 2 of them. Not the best game in the Paper Mario series, but I still enjoyed it. Definitely would recommend if you're a die-hard fan of the Paper Mario series to pick this one up and give it a try. Next up we have Yoshi's New Island, which is awesome. So if you guys had loved the Yoshi's Island games, I definitely recommend this one. Really fun, where you would get to rescue and take care of Baby Mario. And I can't remember if there's any of the other, like Baby Luigi or any of the other Mario characters as babies, but I definitely know you have to deal with the Yoshis and trying to bring Mario to the end of the stages so he doesn't get captured and stuff. Fun game if you guys have played the original ones. Definitely recommend this one. Another one here I have 2 copies of, a Super Mario 3D Land. I absolutely love this game. This is another instance where one of these copies was my son's at one time and one was mine, but he no longer wanted to give it to me, so that's how I have 2 of these. Absolutely love this game. Definitely one of the better games for the Nintendo 3DS, especially for Mario ones. Highly recommend this one. Next up we have New Super Mario Bros. 2, which is a really cool game. I beat this game several different times. There's even a overall mission of collecting 1,000,000 coins in this game, just playing it over and over and collecting all the coins and getting all the secrets. Actually, I bought the strategy guide for this last year so that I could get all the secrets, as I have missed a few of the secret things in it, but a really good game I love in this series. Next up we have Luigi's Mansion, which this is a port of the old GameCube one that they brought back for the Nintendo 3DS. Really cool game. Love the Luigi's Mansions game, and I have about halfway through this. It's not as good as it was on GameCube, but it's still neat to be able to play it on the 3DS. You also get the Goigi from Dark Moon. They actually brought him into this game, which is pretty cool. And then next up we have Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, so the sequel to Luigi's Mansion. Love this game. I got all the way towards the end, but I never did beat it, so I do need to finally go back and complete this one. Awesome game in the series. Love it. Next up we have Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga plus Bowser Minions. So they re-released the old Game Boy Advance one and put it on the 3DS and added some new stuff to it. I'm actually currently been playing this one the past year. Really fun game. Highly recommend it if you love the old one for Game Boy Advance. And if you've never played it for 3DS, I recommend picking up the 3DS version. It's really good. Next up we have Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story plus Bowser Jr.'s Journey. This is another game that was originally released on Nintendo DS, but they re-released it for the 3DS and added some new game elements and stuff and some new game modes. Really good game in the Mario and Luigi RPG series. Love it. Next up we have Mario and Luigi Paper Jam. So they combine Paper Mario and the Mario and Luigi RPG series into one. Really cool game. Played a little bit of it. It's still got the price sticker. I got it for $20 back in 2016 at a Goodwill. And at the time, it was a $40 and $50 game. So at the $20, finding it was a good deal. Love this game. Another one I recommend. And the final one here is Super Mario Maker 3DS. Now, of course, this is not as good as the one that was on the Nintendo Wii, but what I really liked about it is that it has 100 courses that Nintendo created for you to go through. You can still download games and stuff that other people had for it, that created, but interesting little game. And I remember getting this at Family Video for only $10. Little fun game, It's not going to be as fun as exciting as the one for the Wii U was, or the Super Mario Maker 2 for Nintendo Switch, but it is definitely fun if you can get it for a decent price for playing through the 100 levels that they created. Of course, you can create your own Mario levels and stuff, so a little interesting game. Definitely recommend this one as well. So there you guys go. That's the look at my entire 3DS collection. I think I've got 37 games, not counting the ones that I do have doubles of. Like I said, it's not a massive collection. I don't really have any filler titles anymore. It's just a console I want to focus on just having the games I want to actually play, love, and experience. But if you guys have a recommendation on a game for the 3DS you think I would enjoy, let me know. I'm always looking for suggestions and new games to play and experience. I know there's some Kirby games out there that I have missed that I'd like to get for the collection. But if you guys see any other games that you think I would be interested in, let me know. It'd be really good to get some suggestions, as I would like to work on building up my 3DS collection this year. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed taking a look at my 3DS collection. If you guys have a 3DS collection video of your own, let me know. I'd love to check it out. I want to thank you guys for watching. Take care. You guys have an amazing day. And Sleepy will see you next time.